Hello everyone, this is the next part of my no monkey knowledge playthrough where we try to black border as many maps as possible without monkey knowledge. So this one we're going to be doing 3 mines round. I had some ideas on doing this. I think what I want to do for chimps is I want to do a 2-tower chimps with Sada. So technically I know with Sada doesn't count for 2-tower chimps, but you know what, who cares. The one I want to do it with is the Flying Fortress. The issue is I don't actually have enough XP for the Flying Fortress, so we're going to have to get that. Fortunately, I know it's pretty easy to get through the first 40 rounds without any other towers other than Sada and the Monkey Ace, so we'll gain some XP with that. I think figure 8 is the right thing to do here. Map with the money advantage is nutty for chimps. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do the 2-tower chimps on this map, just because like I tried it out on my other file, on my normal file, and I think we just dig up this mine for an extra 12,000, and then these 3 mines after for an extra like I guess 6.6, about roughly 7,000. So you get it roughly 18,000. So you afford the Flying Fortress by like 83, and it's very easy. Oh, we do need to get Spy Plane. Oh, let's get Spectre. Just make sure we don't get the Bomber Ace. Anyway, so the most of this is going to be trying to make sure we get the Flying Fortress, or enough XP for the Flying Fortress, and that's our whole strategy. Even with the Nevamis, I think I'm going to still keep it on figure 8, just so it's more likely to drop some bombs on whenever the leads come. Kind of important to have the tier 5 unlocked. I mean, yeah, but like I think the point is we can figure it out. Like we can get it unlocked. Because the way that the XP goes is that when you have a tower, or you have the XP split between the towers for a given round that are on screen, minus the hero, I think. Actually, maybe not minus the hero. I don't actually know. Oh, wow. Okay. And it's split based on how much money you've spent on them. So, okay. So this is all we're gonna get, by the way, just so that this guy gets more XP. So I think this guy just gets all the XP. Gotta make sure we Leaping Sword every lead. Because this track is so long. You're able to get Leaping Sword off cooldown during the rounds, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, so we can remove this on round 39, and I think we should. Okay, cool. So now primary only, so unfortunately we cannot do the thing, so we're just gonna get through this the normal way. Oh, you know what we can do? So we unlock the Desperado, so let's get these guys down. The only issue is that we're not gonna have any lead popping yet, so for lead popping we can use Sada. I think for lead popping we'll just get out this boomerang guy. Switch hands. So I started looking up videos on how to edit using DaVinci Resolve, because that's what I've been using to edit my videos. And now I'm starting to get in my YouTube algorithm videos about getting views. It's very annoying. It's funny how it's like people are like, here's how to get like lots of views, and then that video has like 1,000 views. Okay. Sure, man. Sure, guy. Big iron. Alright, let's go get Turbocharge. Turbocharge is going to be very nice for around 40. Lets us handle it really quickly. I've also been editing some of my videos, so I have this series I'm trying to make where I make a quad guide. It's not going super well. I'm having a lot of consistency issues with it. As a result, I'm like falling behind also on editing it, because it takes a long time to edit these things. So that's kind of unfortunate. Quad is Inconsistency City. Yeah, it's actually kind of incredible that Frosty's strategy that we use in speedruns is like really, really good. But yeah, I have a series for that's like members only, which has inspired zeroed people to become members. Oh, by the way, so if you want to know how to do deflation on almost every map, so just get 2 monkey aces, get a stronger stimulant, get these guys to Neva misses, and then get your hero. Alternatively with double cast Spirit of the Forest. Yeah, but here, this is a no monkey knowledge playthrough, and this works without monkey knowledge, so I guess we can, like, mine this, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna get $800. Glacial, it's ice strats. Well, Glacial Trail, we'll get there when we get there. I think Glacial Trail is like one of the few expert maps that is possible without monkey knowledge, the black border. But we got a good amount of time before we'll start considering doing expert maps. Sorry to interrupt. Thanks for watching this so far. If you're enjoying this video, consider liking it and subscribing to the channel. If you're interested in seeing the unedited run, I have a $1 membership option which gives you access to it as well as other exclusive content. It's also a great way to support this channel. Thanks again for watching so far. Yay! Mined $870. Now we have $1,000 that we can spend doing whatever. It's also just going to be nice to get Flying Fortress. In general, it's going to make Impoppable a lot easier. I was going to say more fun, but not really more fun, because you kind of just farm your way to a Flying Fortress on most Impoppable maps, unless we want to try something different. The other thing is by doing the 2 tower chimps thing, we will get the achievement, right? And I don't know what the rewards of the achievement are, but I assume it gives you some monkey money, and I kind of want to get enough monkey money to get Brickle for spa pits. Then we can do some kind of sub-commander strategy. Isn't fun? It is fun, but like we're gonna be doing a lot of beginner maps. It's a little, it might get repetitive. I don't know, maybe it will be fun. 800 million XP on Ace. I don't know how much XP I have. It does make that is a lot of XP. Nice. So yeah, you can use that strategy on like a ton of deflation maps. So just in case you're watching and weren't aware. Yeah, so here we'll just do the same thing, just get the monkey ace. You should be able to get it up to a Spectre. I love these exploding pineapples, they're so useful. Totally not RNG at all. Center that path. Alright, so never miss targeting. Then I think that we'll try digging up some of these mines. I think we'll be able to afford to dig this up on 39, and I don't think we can afford Spectre for a bit. I don't actually remember when we can afford Spectre. When we do hard standard, I'm going to just not dig up any of these so that I know when to afford Spectre, and then make sure that when we dig up these mines, it doesn't like actually impact our ability to afford things. This is some really bad RNG. Normally you'd want the pineapples to blow up at least some of the leads. By the way, apparently on like the leaderboards, you're not allowed to use Sada for 2 tower chimps. From what I'm aware, I think Corvus, Sada, and Geraldo are not allowed. There's some like 2 tower chimps leaderboard or thing where basically they log like the first people to do a 2 tower chimps for a particular combo, and you're not, and Sada's just not allowed. Because apparently at one point Sada was able to do a 1 tower chimps, and she's been nerfed since then, but like I think the expectation is you can do any kind of 2 tower chimps with Sada. Alright, so here I think we need to be careful with some of the ceramics. So set her to strong and then try to leaping sword the ceramics. I think 46 is similar. Actually, 45 is quite a lot. I think 46 is fine. 47, we probably want a leaping sword at the start. Oh no, wait, we need to... Oh, dude. Okay, the ace handles it. Alright, it looks like we would have gotten Spectre on round 49 anyway, so digging up this mine was completely unnecessary. In fact, if anything, it makes life harder. Ooh, Flying Fortress, nice. So we have the XP for it. It was all I needed. Oh, I think I wanted to center the path on the bottom. Anyways, this middle cross path Spectre is really bad. Also, the middle cross path Flying Fortress is just not good. Alright, around 60. Sweet. So, military only. So because we have all of the XP we need for the monkey ace, let's just do something else. Kind of wanted to get a sub. Next map is going to be spa pits, and I wanted to do a sub commander strategy for it, which we don't have the XP for, so I don't believe. Ideally Sub Commander and Preemptive Strike, but we'll see. I really should get twin guns early because this is just so far forward that intel doesn't really do anything. This one we will get intel for. This one I'm going to just make a lead one. Another chimp strategy I want to do fairly soon is Axis of Havoc. So for that we'll need to get Sniper XP, but that's going to not be for a few maps. Alright, cool. So got these two. Let's grab Airburst Darts. Get this all the way to a 240. But I think we want to get Airburst Darts first. It's the better upgrade, and we don't really need intel right now. I guess actually what would be a nice way to do it is to get this guy to the reactor, and then down here get the 230. But it doesn't really matter right now because we have Sada who sees all the camos, so... Armor-piercing darts. Oh, we do have Sub-Commander. I guess I forgot. So the most important thing is to get the... I do want to get Preemptive Strike as well, so let's just upgrade this to Ballistic Missile. First Strike's gonna just insta-kill round 60, which is nice, but we'll also get another 204. Alright, so this should easily break open the blimp. Yeah, there we go. Guess we'll get some boat XP. Try to go for this... alright. I guess actually I kind of do want the carrier flagship. I think for now let's we don't need the carrier flagship yet. Let's get the monkey pirates just for the ability. Technically it's also giving us more camo intel at the bottom, but that doesn't really matter. This will also let us insta-kill round 60 in case we don't get first strike in time, but we should. We'll just do these two mines. I don't think we'll be able to dig up this mine in time for around 60 anyway. Let's get a little more camo intel here, just so this guy can actually pop in the front. Right, first strike. Ooh, preemptive strike. We got it. Oh, we have like so much XP. We could get the sub-axis if we wanted to in spa pits, but we won't. Let's get this. At some point we do want to do Axis of Havoc, so... Hello, Amy McFarland. You love my channel? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Sweet. Whoops. I do not want to go into expert maps. I think I'm just used to doing expert maps, so... Alright, Apopalypse. What are we doing here? I have a silly idea, which is to get a 420 up here. Just call you Amy? Alright, Amy. Alright, so let's get intel on this guy. It's getting kind of weird, though. You're using videos to help me get through maps. Nice, that's what they're there for, so that's perfect. I do work pretty hard on them, so I'm glad people use them and find them helpful. I was getting very sad at one point because everyone was saying my Tricky Tracks guide wasn't working, so then I made a new one, and then apparently that one's working out better for everyone, so that's cool. Alright, so let's get a farm here. Actually, yeah, let's get a farm. Alright, triple guns. So I want to get this guy to a reactor next. Then I want to grab an alchemist for the bottom sub. Maybe a village too. That's why I want the reactor to pop all the leads. But... Ooh, okay. Alright, we unlocked everything involving the sub, so that's nice. Have I beaten every map on every difficulty? Yeah, I've black bordered every map casually. This series, we're gonna try to black border as many maps as possible without monkey knowledge. It's just spoiler, it's not possible to black border every map without monkey knowledge, so that's not gonna happen. But we're gonna do our best and maybe learn some things along the way. In fact, I don't know if we can even black border all the intermediate maps without monkey knowledge, because one of the intermediate maps is Lost Crevice, which is an absolute nightmare. And then there's obviously there's like Bloonarius Prime, and generally those like maps with 2 lanes that alternate. It's hard to do half cache on those. I'm sure it is possible, but we're gonna have to get very good at it to do it. All right, let's just get a second one of these guys. How did I beat Ouch? just in general. I don't think we're gonna beat Ouch without monkey knowledge, although we might be able to apparently Impoppable is possible, which is crazy. I have a bunch of guides on how to do Ouch. I have this one guide for my speedrun strategy, and the strategy I did when I first blackboarded it was like very similar to that. It was like a Pirate Lord, Glue Storm, Carrier Flagship. I actually have all of my like first playthrough videos on YouTube. There's a playlist of my my first blackboarders. I mean, it's all in like version like 46 and 47, 48 or whatever. So it's not necessarily going to translate well. But you can check those out if you want to, if you're interested, I guess. Ouch was the first expert map I beat, by the way. So I'm like, that map has this very special place in my heart. Let's get boat XP. I should speedrun a black border map. I did. I have one where I speedrun the Ouch black border, and I have one where I speedrun this map, but starting from a new save file. So I have done that. I want to get rid of this guy. Do I go by One-Eyed Deacon? I do. A lot of people just say Deacon, but you know, it's up to you. That is actually the name my parents gave me when I was born. Oh, nice. Now we got Destroyer. Destroyer's very good. Let's get ourselves a banana farm next. So there's a bit of an issue here. One is, which is that our camo detection is not good. So let's get a sub as well in the front. Try to get this guy up to a reactor, or at the very least a submergence support. Oh hey, the guy disappeared. Oh, he's behind. Oh wait, he's behind. He's like inside of the boat. All right. Let's there we go. Alright, let's also get an out. Let's get a stronger stimulant guy here. Alch buff on the Destroyer is very good, so. Hey, monkey knowledge. Something we totally need in this run. Well, the uptime isn't very good though of the stronger stimulant. I guess it fires too fast. Okay, Monkeypolypse. This week's Vortex is insane, I heard, yeah. I was considering actually doing the boss. I haven't done a boss in forever, but it seemed like it could be fun to make a video about, but I don't know. Carrier Flagship, yes, I love Carrier Flagship. Ooh, we get 4 free dart monkeys. Whoa, that was a scary lag spike. Thought my computer crashed for a second, which would be annoying because that would corrupt my local recording. Alright, that is that done. Whoops. Hard standard next. So here I'm going to just test out some 2-tower chimp stuff. So as I mentioned before, the plan for chimps in this map is to just get Soda and a Flying Fortress. Nothing more complicated than that. Hard standard is a great way to test out some stuff regarding that, so particularly when we afford the Spectre, which is what I'm most interested in, because I want to see if I can dig up this mine before affording the Spectre, which would be nice, because then I could... Right, the way when I practiced we dug up this mine, and then it dug up before... I mean, I guess we afforded the Flying Fortress on like 82, and it didn't really matter because I think once this got dug up, it's not like we could afford it, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Might as well do our Neva miss. Getting centered path early is silly, though. There's no point. It's just because I don't even use it until after I get the Spectre. I'm gonna set Soda to strong. That way we'll be able to get the leads on 28 and 30. Alright, so here we need to get a little... I don't think we need to get lucky, but it does help. Because otherwise this thing just circles around and then it takes forever. Let's put on strong again. There are leads on 37 and 38. Are we even able to dig this up? Oh, I guess we are able to dig it up, but like barely during round 39, so... Oh, I guess not even barely. We are able to dig it up pretty comfortably. Ah. That set Sada to strong. There are leads on 45 that we need to pop. I don't think that leaping sword is actually necessary. Alright, perfect. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, just to have something to do, is to try to farm for a flying fortress. The way we're going to do that is getting a Monkyopolis. There we go. I think then what we can do is we can sell this, get this, and then do this. I've never really done that, but I think that's generally actually better. And let's do this. Then we'll get some central markets. Beginner Chimps maps only need Rosalia and Flying Fortress. I mean, we're gonna do Sada and Flying Fortress, that's all we need. Unfortunately, to do that, we have to get this middle path Flying Fortress, which is awful. But Flying Fortress is still a Flying Fortress. We'll even get Jungle Drums. So this is 17, so it's 34,000. It's not worth digging up any of these mines anymore. Could be worth getting another farm, but I'm too lazy. Also, I don't think anything fits within village range. I guess there was a spot here. Yeah. So there's a spot we could use, but we're not going to. Now we need like $60,000 in order to sell these two farms. I guess we could also sell the Monkyopolis and then get it now. I guess that's actually probably a really good idea, but... Guys, did you know that the Flying Fortress can handle the ceramic rushes on round 78? Alright. Oh, 36 medals on beginner maps. Nice. We're at $3,000. Alright, Magic Monkeys only. We're gonna just do some normal stuff here. So Sada, Druid of the Jungle, you know, that kind of normal stuff. No! So we're gonna get Druid of the Jungle, then I'm gonna try to avoid making the mistake I made last time. We're gonna actually get the lead to gold right after. Then for round 40, what we're going to get is a Dragon's Breath Wizard, because that's actually the best way to pop open the blimp. Then what we'll do is get Dark Knight and Jungle's Bounty, some Alk buffs, some maps and Monkey Knowledge required on Impoppable mode. Yeah, I'm aware. It's not possible to do every map without Monkey Knowledge. We're just going to see how many we can do. Because I'm very worried about like half cash on some of these intermediate maps. And Impoppable, actually, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure how possible some of the intermediate maps are on Impoppable. But, you know, one map at a time. Particularly since the first intermediate map is Lost Crevice, which is a very, very difficult one to do without Monkey Knowledge. Half cash on that one. I know it's possible, but it's also a nightmare. And then also Impoppable on it. I was like kind of struggling a little when I tried it. I didn't try that much, but you know. Let's get a Alk buff for this, and then get another Alk buff for Sada and this Wizard. Wizard, we want to get to a Summon Phoenix. You don't need Benjamin on the expert maps, I don't think. At least not for half cash. The other thing about Benjamin is that he's really not good without Monkey Knowledge. Like, I don't think he's very usable in half cash without Monkey Knowledge, because he's so expensive and he doesn't pop anything. You're gonna have like an absolutely miserable early game. Yeah, I think I generally avoided using Benjamin for my black borders when I first played this, so I disagree on Benjamin, but yeah, for the other things you do need those. Extra starting cash is the most important thing. Also, pre-game prep and the mana shield are very important for half cash. I really don't like Benjamin for half cash. Even with Monkey Knowledge, there's like a couple maps in general he's pretty good, but otherwise I like think Sada is probably the best half cash hero, or Oben, or Corvus. All right, so this is pretty simple. Just grab a Spirit of the Forest. Actually, Dark Champion is, yeah, Dark Champion, we don't have enough XP for that. 208 lives. Nice. There's like another strategy that you can do, right? Oh. Oh, we need tech tariff, right? Which we aren't gonna get. Shouldn't have gotten this middle cross path, whatever. Alright, magic monkeys only done. Ooh, collection event. Insta monkeys that we're not going to be using. Alright, double HP, let's, I don't know if actually the monkey ace will actually handle things very well, so let's do a more normal strategy here. My ravine strategy is very risky because no spike factory and worry the enemy balloon leak. Turns out the Juggernaut is pretty good. The whole point about that strategy is so that you get the Sky Shredder before round 80. Alright, now Bionic Boomerang. That'll be very nice to get. Let's get this guy to a Submergence support. I think we can greed to a Marketplace. The thing is, I want to get the Boomerang to a turbocharge so I can use the ability, but I'm going to be greedy as well and get a Marketplace because I think we can. You know, because I think it like definitely pays itself off before 40, so, and then we'll basically definitely be making money before 40, so we'll be able to get turbocharge. What so Glade Lord permacharge. I like the idea of Moab domination a bit more than permacharge, because Moab domination is just a better tower. What am I doing? To be fair, even though you can black border with that strategy, I did title it How to Speedrun Ravine Chimps. So the point of that guide is so that you can speedrun Chimps with that strategy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the issue is that with making like multiple guides for a map in the same update is that like when you search for it, I don't know, it's just they like interfere with each other. Oh, let's get Tack Zone. Alright, Glaive Lord. Okay, so double HP done. Now let's move on to half cash. Alright, so here we'll stick a Dart Monkey here. Alright, so 2 Dart Monkeys, and then Soda. When do we get Soda out? Something like round 11 or something? Yeah, it looks like round 11. Alright, so then we'll get a Sub. Sub is a very, very good half cash tower. Cash drop. I'm not using any powers for this. This is, like, obviously you can do every map with powers. It's like, I don't know. So we're gonna try to do everything without powers and no insta-monkeys. Thought that would kind of go without saying. Alright, Airburst starts. I think 28 we can Leaping Sword it, and we'll get an Alchemist right here. Oh, I think we don't need these Dart Monkeys anymore, so let's hit our next power spike. Yeah, no, I have the series of where I try to black border as many maps as possible, and this is just the live stream version of that. I'm gonna edit it down. All right, let's go to the village. Put it about right here. So radar scanner first, then let's just get this guy to Recursive Cluster. Recursive Cluster is an incredibly powerful half cash tower. What build-up are you going for in this game? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. You mean, this is half cash, so what we're gonna do is get a Recursive Cluster with an Alk buff, then I'm gonna get a Morglaves, and then I'll get a Tack Shooter up front and get this guy to a stronger stimulant. Yeah, we're trying to black border this map, so we have this, then we have ABR, Impoppable, and Chimps after. Chimps, I'm going to do a 2-tower Chimps, so we're going to just do Soda and Flying Fortress. I thought that would just be fun to actually get it, do 2-tower Chimps. Also, we'll get the achievement for the 2-tower Chimps, which means that I think we get extra monkey money, and I kind of want to get monkey money so that I can use Brickle on spot pits. All right, let's get a Morglaves here. It's a very strong 2-tower Chimps. It is, yeah. So it's a very easy one, especially on this map, but it's also like an easy one in general. I know on the leaderboards, Soda is banned from doing 2-tower Chimps because she's too strong. There's like a 2-tower Chimps leaderboard, and yeah, like you can do 2-tower Chimps with anything if you're using Soda. Alright, let's get a stronger stimulant here. Alright, so now we can get our Tack Shooter here. Yeah, so we'll get this to overdrive. After that, I guess I'll just get an embrittlement. Yeah, and just if you're unfamiliar with the series, so we're going to try to get as many black borders as possible without monkey knowledge. I am acutely aware that it is impossible to get every black border without monkey knowledge. In fact, I'm not even sure if we can get the majority of black borders without monkey knowledge. My estimate was that we could do like 30 to 40. Especially when we get to the intermediate maps. I'm not really sure how many of the intermediate maps are going to be doable. I think maybe all of them are probably doable with a lot of pain, but we'll see. Ravine on half cash would be hard. Well, more than that, Ravine on Impoppable is impossible, I think. Anything that involves like 3 dart monkeys is impossible on Impoppable. But even like before then, we have the first intermediate map is Lost Crevice, which is an absolute nightmare to do without monkey knowledge. I was trying half cash without it. I know it's possible, but it's absolutely awful. We use instas? No. The instas kind of defeat the purpose, right? Like obviously if you can use instas, then every map is possible. Just drop our 025 Flying Fortress and... I didn't even get to use the ability. That's okay. Alright, ABR is very easy with Sada. Who's like ISAB? What does ISAB do? Alright, how about in the spirit of ABR we'll get out a ninja? Oh, ISAB's a fan of Sada and Flying Fortress, right? So that's what actually that's funny because we're gonna do that on this map. Sada Flying Fortress 2 Tower Chimps. Next up we're gonna get a farm. Not really in the know with regards to Bloons tubers. I should watch more Bloons tubers. I'm trying to pave my own path as a Bloons tuber. What am I doing? Okay. That farm might be too far away, further away than what I want. A little bit too lazy to think of something smart to do for round 40, so we're just gonna get a Moab Assassin. Let's also get a Shimmer. Well, let's grab this. That's a little annoying. Let's go here. Don't need that guy. Why no mine rocks? Feel it's faster to farm like normally, right? Alright, what are we doing next? We can finally get Bloon Jitsu, but we don't really want it now. Alright, so next up, let's just get one of these. Oh, the guy's not getting the alk buff? Oh, no, he is. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he hasn't been getting the alk buff for a while because this guy's getting it. Okay, let's actually swap this. Let's put this guy here. Don't really want to sell anything, but let's move you down here. Nice, so ABR is done. Next up we do Impoppable. Alright, so Impoppable, we cannot afford anything, so let's get a dart here and then what, like an... Ooh, we can't afford a dart engineer? What do we afford then? Let's put him on last for now, until we can get out Sada. Man, Impoppable inflation is ridiculous. Let's put you back on first then. Just whiffing on everything. Late night dominoes. Indeed. Alright, we don't need you anymore. Let's get the Bionic Boomerang. That's a pretty good early game carry. So after we get a 032, then we'll get out our banana farm. This is 50,000? Okay. I don't want to use the Leaping Sword. Actually, let's not get Red Hot Rings right now. We can always Leaping Sword round 28 if we can't afford it, but I want to get out a farm as quickly as possible. Okay, get this guy up to Marketplace. Alright, let's do that, and then get Monkey Town. I think this is going to be okay. Like, round 40 is going to be annoying, kind of slow, but I think we're okay. Kind of just tickles the Moab, so not great. You know, whatever. Okay, so Monkey Town. Alright, let's sell this. Let's get this guy, this. Monkey Knowledge, I guess. Exactly what we need in a run like this. Okay, let's not get too fancy here. Oh, we could get Energizer. Energizer with Sada. That could be fun, but we're not going to. What are we doing? Let's just be boring. Actually, let's not be boring. Okay, let's Oh, what? Towers I need XP on? I mean, a lot of them, but not uber concerned about my XP. Okay, central markets. 50,000. So we just sell these guys, start mining this, buy back our farms. This isn't gonna pay off until 90, right? So I think by that time we'll have actually bought everything, so we'll have the flying fortress. Oh, that's okay. More space is always nice. Is that camo? Okay, good. I'm just a little worried about DDTs with this guy. In fact, let's sell that. Sell that off. Oh, 102,000. Oh boy. Oh, never mind. It takes 10 rounds, or was it 20? Okay, whatever. Now we get this. No! Oh, cool. I think Moab Hub is something that would actually be good. Alright, Permabrew. Let's get Call to Arms. Ooh, Homeland Defense. Oh, yeah. Alright, perfect. So, just a lot of buffs on that Flying Fortress. That's always fun. Okay, now we'll do Chimps. Maybe this will be the first Chimps where we don't die. So as I mentioned, the plan here is to use Sada and then do a 2-tower Chimps with the Flying Fortress. Yeah, this should be very easy, so you do need to use some abilities, but that's okay. This game is more fun with abilities. Abilities are like there to make life easier, so I do get the idea of no ability, no micro strategies, but like abilities do make things easier. What's my favorite map and why? I like hashtag ouch. It's just it was my first expert map that I blackboarded. So it's just it has a special place in my heart. I would say that Ravine is like shockingly versatile. You can do so many things on Ravine and it's kind of crazy. Like, despite having a lot of line of sight blockers, you can do like so many strategies on it. Actually, can I get... Oh, I have 200,000 XP on the Monkey Ace already. I could get the Monkey Ace Paragon. No, I can't, but, like, you know, I could. Let's, actually, let's even unlock Sarbomba. How much is it? Oh, 972,000. Yeah, obviously not, but... Yeah, so funny story. So when I was blackboarding all the maps for the first time, so I did all the intermediate, I did all the beginner, intermediate. Intermediate's obviously like you go through a big difficulty spike when you get to like Water Park or like Bloonarius Prime. Polyphemus I actually thought was the hardest intermediate map, but that changed. They totally nerfed that map and made it really easy. So then you do like at the time, you do like Ancient Portal, which is really easy. You do like Dark Path, which is not super hard at all. And then you do Erosion. I did Erosion and I was like, what the heck is this? This is so much harder than every other map I've ever done. And then, so you do that. And then my chat was telling me to do Ouch after. So I did Ouch after and I was like, wow, this is like, this makes Erosion seem really easy. Okay, cool. We got some good RNG there with the pineapples. Yeah, then Ouch was really difficult, particularly at my skill level, but we got through it. It's very satisfying. Alright, so we will mine this guy. I guess I can also get like Sada levels after we get the Flying Fortress. Ooh, wait. Oh no! Okay, here we go. Wait, can we not can we not get it? Okay, we can. Perfect. Actually, no, we want Sada on strong for 45. Alright, 48 should be okay. 49, I think we'll want a Leaping Sword again. Whoa. We're okay. Actually, never mind, we have the Spectre. Alright, so now we kind of chill out. We're gonna dig up this mine first, then we dig up these bottom 2 mines. And we don't do the 50 or 100,000. Monkey knowledge! Perfect. Alright, so let's dig up this mine when we get to $20,000, which should be very soon. There we go. Move this guy and this guy as well. My miners are working so hard! Wow, 50,000. Oh, we can get this. Okay, because we don't get Flying Fortress until round 82 anyway, so actually if we dig this up, then we might be able to. Yeah, 72,000. Cool. Then we have a lot of money to buy Sawdle levels just for fun. This Flying Fortress, though, is really bad, the middle path. It's just not doing the damage we need it to do. This is just not a good cross path. Nice. It's always fun to have the sword charge hit the 76 when you use it on 75. Wow, Flying Fortress. Yay. So we don't need to do anything else. I do want to try buying some levels. I just want to see if Sada can get to level 20. I actually have a feeling she can't. So we'll buy them on like 99 or something. It's really cool though that you're able to get a Flying Fortress before round 80 just from mining things. And I guess one thing is the middle cross path does do a lot better against DDTs. But look at this, this is really bad. The ZOMGs get so far. Like, we really need jungle drums on this. Yeah, there's no way we get to level 20. Oh cool, we do get it. Nice, alright. Then there should be an achievement that we get. Oh, we get monkey knowledge for it? We don't get monkey money? Are you kidding me? I thought we would get monkey money for it. That's why I did it. Also because it's just like another thing to do. Oh, that's so lame. Dude, I don't need monkey knowledge. I want monkey money so that I can buy Brickle. That's okay. Well, we should be able to afford her in the middle of doing spot pits. But yeah, so that's our 3rd black border done. So yeah, that's this end of this part of the series. So thanks everyone for watching that. Thanks for watching this episode of my No Monkey Knowledge playthrough. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I also have a $1 YouTube membership option where you can get access to the unedited runs as well as other exclusive content. Try that out if you're interested in supporting this channel.